What's up YouTube, Mike here with PeoplesChoiceGaming, and today in ArcheAge I want to do a quick guide on the Burnt Castle dungeon. This dungeon is going to be basically your second main dungeon you do. It's going to be your first real dungeon, and just like the very first dungeon, which is kind of like a trainer dungeon, you're going to have the Mente and Mentor tokens again. If you don't remember how they work, just read it, it'll tell you. You basically need to go in with one person being lesser level than you, trade a mentor token with his Mente. That's how you get that quest done, and you get all that experience. Now also for this dungeon, even after you're level 40, if you haven't got all your pet gear, you're going to want to get at least the saddle and the boots. The whirlwind pet gear here, at least the saddle and the armor for the feet, at least you're going to be wanting to put on your mount for the speed increase. Now other than farming that, if you're just trying to complete the dungeon, I'm going to go over the first three bosses fairly quickly. So first set of ads, easy, just group them out, mark them up, and go through them in separate groups. First boss here, if you're a tank, it's pretty easy. There's not really much to know with them. You pretty much just sit there, tank them, keep taunt up. And if you're DPS, you kind of move around because barrels are going to be dropping on you. And he does do a kind of mud hand to everybody. And other than that, and the barrels dropping from the sky, that's all he really does. He's pretty easy. So you're going to go through some more ads. And then the second boss here, a little bit tougher. His mechanics basically are going to be those flashing things you've seen around the room. They don't go off for a few seconds. Super easy to get out of the way from. But they will do tons of damage if you do not move and you stand them. They can't even one-shot you. So make sure you move away from those for sure. Also, this boss has his own type of, I think, kind of meteors. He does do some meteors around the room, and I'm pretty sure they won't one-shot you. As long as you keep moving, you should be good with that as well. And this is the final and last boss. Pretty cool looking boss, and he's got one main he's got two things you're really gonna have to work with if you're DPS. If you're tank, once again, it's gonna be not too tough of a fight. The tanks don't really have to do a lot till the Greater Howling Abyss dungeon or the Howling Abyss and after. Now for this boss, if you're DPS, you're gonna want to focus on ads, obviously. And you really want to make sure they stay away from the healer. You want to keep your healer up. And also, other than getting those ads burnt down as quick as possible, these red balls in the rooms, don't run away from them. Those are actually going to help you. If you stand near those orbs, they'll give you buffs when they blow up. Now see this big orange circle? You got to get inside that. He is basically going to do a huge attack that's going to one-shot everybody. But before he does it, he'll put up that kind of shield. Everybody needs to get into it, and then they'll be immune. And then other than that, very last mechanic is once again meteors falling from up above. So just keep moving around. And that's pretty much it. That is a really quick and easy way to explain this dungeon. There's really not a lot to know about it. It's pretty easy. All you really need to know is keep running it till you get all your mount gear. That's what this dungeon is all about. Tune in next time for the Greater Howling Abyss, which is the dungeon you want to be running for your endgame level 50 gear. Alright, please comment, like, subscribe. Catch you guys later.